I don't have a multi-page statement prepared. I wasn't fully prepared for this, so bear with me. It also means this should be shorter. I spent quite a while discerning this decision, and I think I speak for many young people who have a hard time connecting to the nuclear weapons issue. We don't remember the Cold War. We don't remember being on the brink of destruction. We see so much other violence going on in our world today that this seems like this is yesterday's news, that this is something that isn't something that's pressing. And I spent a lot of time thinking about all the things going on in our world today, the conflicts in the Middle East, the conflicts that we're engaged in officially and unofficially throughout the world, the violence going on in Ferguson, mass incarceration, and as I started to think about all of these things, I realized it's all part of one continuous narrative. And that narrative is better them than us, better him than me. We have stand our ground laws in our country because, well, we don't want to risk our property or ourselves, so better to take out that other person than to risk anything myself. We are okay with drone strikes taking out targets because we've identified, well, they're a bad person, so better them than us. We take our wars out of our borders to other countries because, well, better them than us. We lock people up at rates far beyond other nations because better them than us. We wouldn't want to risk having those criminals out there. And while we all hope, and our leaders say that we hope never to use nuclear weapons, we don't plan on doing it, as we continue to invest, obviously, lots of money, time, energy into this, into having these weapons. Maybe we're saying we don't want to use them, but we are saying we are willing to use these weapons that kill and destroy indiscriminately. I think there are many people of faith here. I consider myself a follower of Jesus, and when speaking on violence, he is recorded as saying, you've heard thou shalt not kill, but I tell you, anyone who says fool in his heart has committed murder. And I think what he's getting at is the intention is just as dangerous as the act. And as we invest in these weapons, again, we may say we don't want to, but we're saying that we are very willing to use them because, again, better them than us. And so as I kind of discerned this, I saw this as a very clear manifestation of that narrative that especially permeates in our nation. And it's right here in my backyard. And yes, there are many, many other very important issues, but this one is right here going on right in our backyards, and many people don't even know about it. And I felt that ultimately that I couldn't stand by and say, well, better someone else than me. Don't want to stand back and say, well, I don't want to risk anything. Let someone else do it. And so I just wanted to give what little I can, maybe a night, a couple days of my freedom. It's a very, very, very small little bit, but it's a step. So I'm saying today, better me than someone else.
Thank you.